Now to Madison, where the Republican-led Senate voted to fire Meagan Wolfe, the state's top election official, a position that is nonpartisan.
And so the vote to fire Wolfe was 22-11. And despite the outcome, a lawsuit has already been filed stating that the Senate has no power to fire Wolfe, declaring that she still has her job. The vote comes as Wolfe has been subject of conspiracy theories and threats from election skeptics who claim she was part of a plan to rig the 2020 vote in Wisconsin. Now, GOP leaders have vowed to oust her before the 2024 presidential election. Wolfe held a news conference shortly after this vote was made.
Elections in Wisconsin are run with integrity. They are fair and they are accurate because they are administered by our nearly 2,000 clerks across Wisconsin. It's unfortunate that political pressures have forced a group of our lawmakers to embrace unfounded rumors about my leadership, my role on the commission, and our system of elections.
And the decision to oust Wolfe comes with more than just a change at the top.
Yeah, Elaine Rojas Castillo spoke with a political expert who says the move speaks volumes for the future of our state's politics.
During the 2020 election administrators faced growing pressure to come up with systems and processes that would work and keep voters safe. But those administrators across the country faced challenges and backlash, including here in Wisconsin.
Many of those decisions were controversial. Many wound up being challenged in court. And a lot of the post-election controversy has been targeted at Meagan Wolfe.
That includes people who deny the outcome of the election. State GOP leaders have said their focus to remove the nonpartisan official was a top priority before next year.
There's going to be real uncertainty surrounding who exactly is in charge of elections in Wisconsin. Meanwhile, all eyes around the nation are going to be on Wisconsin because Wisconsin could very well be the decisive state in the Electoral College for the 2024 election.
Anthony Chergosky is an assistant professor of political science at UW-La Crosse. He says the decision to remove the head of the WEC is a troubling one. The panel is made up of 3 Democratic and 3 Republican members. The administrator serves as a neutral party, and he says losing that isn't going to end without a fight.
Elections do not administer themselves. There need to be officials in government who make the day-to-day decisions about how people can cast their vote.
Chergosky says the goal for both sides of the aisle should be making sure whoever sits in that seat can keep our state's elections free and fair.
Election law is what it is, but people have to carry out that law. People have to interpret that law.
Elaine Rojas Castillo, TMJ4 News.